Satan has organized his world on some cosmic principles. The first one is force, the biblical scholars say. He uses force whenever reason or any other approach doesn't work. Well, I don't know, Muhammad. I don't care how many peace talks they in. They still making bombs and everything. And they're saying, you know, at some point, you don't see things my way, I'm going to use force. Yes, sir. The average nuclear missile warhead, these missiles cost almost $1 million each, just the missiles. So they have to increase military spending. So for every one tax dollar in America, 64 cents of that dollar is used for military spending. That, you know, when you say, oh, I only got so many dollars, I got to use this to fight with, this is what I got left. That shows what your priority is. You know, they used to say, we can look at your checkbook and we can tell what your priority is. And then it just shows what you're writing checks out for, what you're using your credit card for. You follow what I'm saying? Your money don't have a brain. It's following yours and mine. Whatever condition that brain is in, it's following the dictates of our behavior pattern. Yes, sir. Okay, so God is letting us know we're out of order. This man will use force. You could say, I own my house. I paid my last mortgage. It's paid off and everything. And so I own it. Don't pay the property tax. And they're going to send you some notices first. And now they've learned, he's the colored man, so you notice he knows how to use different colors. That's right. Remember we had Dick Gregory here, and he said black folks get upset too fast. He said they send something to him, and it said, final notice. He said, well, I won't be hearing from them no more. He'll be in red or something, you know, but the page is all, you know, it's to disturb your mind and start the heart to pumping. They getting ready to come. At some point, the sheriff gonna be there with a gun. If you just sit there and fold your arms and don't pay something, the sheriff will be there with a gun to throw you out of there and whatever's left of your belongings. Right. They use force. The other cosmic principle that Satan uses is greed. And greed, don't look at greed that somebody just wants more and more and they got an insatiable appetite for money, power, and whatever else they're lusting for. Look at greed that if you start making it and you got some money, the greedy person is thinking, the money you have, I don't have. So I got to set up something to stop you from getting what you getting. They taking gold from what we call the motherland, Africa. They just take the diamonds, the gold, the cocoa, the uranium, everything they get. The Congo is a pharmaceutical paradise because on the different leaves they can use these things for medicine and that. They just taking it. Now, they're getting some and they're setting up the pharmacy. So the Africans said, well, you know what? They making things over there. We can take some of our stuff and be making something over here. Next thing you know, they find a reason to bomb it. Right. Yes, sir. Remember when they went after Gaddafi? Yes, sir. And you say, well, Bill Clinton, why didn't you all bomb some military installation if Gaddafi's a terrorist? they bombed the pharmaceutical plant because Gaddafi was trying to make it so that Europeans wouldn't come over sticking needles in black children on the African continent. And they're saying, man, if we making it over here, if he start making his own, then we're not making that. See, that's greed. Selfish ambition. They've worked hard to kill the level of ambition in the black man. Just make you so discouraged. You're lucky if you just get up and put in 8 hours a day, because the other hopes and aspirations, most of us die with those. So anyway, he's ambitious, but he's selfish.